All right, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Nerds Who Rock Jays. I am your host, LK, the God, the deity, the mogul. As you can see, you got the gang in the background. You see the gang. You know what I'm saying? We got Bubsy, Wubsy, the goddamn certified tech nigga, a.k.a. he drinks the manliest alcohol and wine available. He does things that you cannot dream of. He is Cody. I call him Cody because he codes.
I'll take that.
Yes. Also, we have dun 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 dun.
I do it on this mic. Is this a thing? Y'all hear that? Yeah.
We have Funko Pop Poppy, Sith Lord, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, as you can see, he has a lot. Don't get locked up. Also, we have Frank the Tank.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Last but not least, we have the one, the only Nick and Mike. What's he snipes? Sniper Elite. Wine and Tim's himself. Yeah, Tim's on right now. He will step on you and he will step on your girl's heart. Last but not least, we also have C Jizzle. Live from Libby Sizzle, aka Puffco Poppy. What we puffing on today?
I got all types of dabs. I got robots from Move, is some live rosin, but this is wow, man. Y'all look like y'all having fun. I feel like the imaginary friend and shit. Like, goddamn.
Hey,
like with y'all in spirit.
Hey, but look,
way. I got a little halo watching y'all from King Kai's palace and shit.
But look, we all got one mic here. This was totally not planned. So we just like, you know what? Fuck it. We got the laptop, we got a cell phone, we got 3 cell phones.
I'm like joining y'all from the astral plane. I'm like floating.
We gotta edit this into a video. Like I feel like now you should like just angle that camera like somewhere over there to like get all of us, and then like when we edit it. I should turn my iPhone on. Hey Hook, go ahead, turn your phone off, bro.
Turn my phone off? Wow.
Oh, you didn't have to, bro. I was playing. Dang.
I was about to say, I'll do it for the podcast.
No, that was serious.
Posterity. We have a great episode lined up for you. But first, we saw the Super Bowl. Everybody's seen the commercial. Doctor Strange 2. Initial thoughts. And first, I want to start with Frank the Tank. Oh, yes. Say something first.
That trailer gave me a boner.
I fixed the tent.
The trailer gave him a boner.
Wow. Well, all I have to say about that trailer is, wow. It looks like the MCU is going to bring a lot of characters in with this movie. I know everybody saw Sir Patrick Stewart as so we know he's going to be. I already see the memes already on some. I'm the first MCU movie now. Yeah. X-Men. Yeah. So
part of my
who else did we see a glimpse of? We saw a glimpse of Evil Strange. Zombie Strange. So we know Zombie Wanda. Yeah, and we saw, I think, Carol Danvers fighting Wanda. I don't know if that was Carol Danvers.
You know who it is?
Who?
Maria.
Okay.
From a different universe, right?
I think it's Kang. It's Jonathan Majors. I think they somebody cleaned it up in 8K, like the footage in 8K. It looks like him in a superior Iron Man suit. Which would make sense because he would be like an Iron Lad type of character.
Okay, that makes sense because I've heard Tom Cruise being reportedly casted, as superior Iron Man. So if we see that, I think I'm mad with Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
I'm definitely not mad with Tom Cruise. I'm looking forward to it. I love it. Tom Cruise is an A-list, AAA, triple S tier actor. If there's anyone that could ever do a Tony Stark from any other universe, it would definitely be Tom Cruise.
I got a question. Is Tom Cruise just Tom Brady but of acting?
Yeah.
He just won't retire. He keeps making hits.
I would say the Tom Brady of acting is Leonardo DiCaprio. Me personally, I would say it's Leo.
He's more Peyton Manning.
Peyton. Leo's not Peyton. What?
But no, real talk. If they did like a Tom Brady documentary,
Uh-huh.
which they will do one day, I feel like the person who should play him is Tom Cruise.
By the time they do, he's gonna be old, but we gotta see.
Tom Cruise is like 4 feet tall. Like,
Yes. I was going to bring that up, CJ, but I'm like, they can make him look tall, like they do with Christoph Waltz and shit.
put some knee implants in him or something.
Yeah, give him some boots, super boots.
Give him some tall men shoes.
All right, what was everybody else's thoughts on the trailer?
I'm one of those few strange people who are thinking that the council is going to be a council of strangers. Everybody says I'm wrong, but I'm waiting for the.
I think an Illuminati.
Everyone's saying Illuminati. I think it's going to be a council of strangers. That's just me. I'm the weird guy, but it is what it is.
Now, we did see what appeared to be, what was it, Ultron bots? Did we see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in with the what if real hard.
Yeah, I feel like people are saying Illuminati because we heard Patrick Stewart's voice, and like it can't be a council of strangers if it's going to be like Patrick Stewart and like Jonathan Majors Kang, and like there's a plethora of other people it could be, but I think they're going to have more fun with kind of the idea of the Council of Reeds or like the Council of Kangs and all the stuff, but they're going to do it in like a multiversal style. So I think they're going to mix the idea of like the Council of Reeds with the Illuminati and kind of like mesh those ideas.
Do we bring Black Adam to the?
I've seen rumors that he's back. I've seen rumors. They just plucked him like he's back. That horrible series that CJ has watched, they're back. They're canon.
What are you talking about? Which series?
The Inhumans with Black Bolt,
with
Black
Black
Gone.
Adam,
I don't know the actor's name.
There's no way in hell they're bringing that back. Marvel wants you to forget that ever happened. So, like, I doubt that they would bring that back.
It happened.
You that exists.
It happened. So, what do y'all think this means for mutants? Because we have Professor Xavier and we have the person that makes mutants in the comics.
I want
Wanda.
the reverse House of M.
I
I want
think
the
my
reverse.
boy,
House of
it's coming back. Wolverine is coming back. The original. What's his name?
Hugh
Hugh Jackman is
No.
coming.
No. How do y'all?
Hugh Jackman is
How
coming.
do y'all feel about Daniel Radcliffe potentially playing him or Henry Cavill?
No.
Daniel Radcliffe.
I don't want no damn Henry Cavill. Like,
If they could gruff him up.
You want to fucking roll tonight? Yo, you said Daniel Radcliffe is softer than Anthony Davis.
Nah.
Listen,
His ankle, yo.
I haven't really watched a lot of Daniel Radcliffe as an adult movies. I would have to watch that. But if he could do gruff, like my pick, my pick, and people, judge me for this, but I thought that the dude from I forgot his name because I'm drinking. The dude from Watchmen would have been a good Wolverine if he was just younger. Rorschach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would have been great.
Because he's very short and he's barreling. So if if he was younger, he would have been great
But
for Wolverine.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely feel like Henry Cavill would be better because
And Wolverine?
yeah. Well, here's the thing. We want a shorter we want a shorter Wolverine because we want the comics to be more accurate. But the world in Marvel wants a tall, sexy Wolverine, so we can keep people involved and hooked into. That's why Hugh Jackman got it to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we're going to get a big ass Wolverine, Henry Cavill would definitely be the perfect fit.
Henry Cavill.
why Henry Cavill? Though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like,
Nah, what's Bane? My boy
British.
that played Bane.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy would make a better.
That would be serious.
Or
Tom
Jason
Hardy.
Momoa.
Yeah.
Or
Now
Jason
that would be crazy.
I'm with it.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I'm with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy could play any role. Honestly, he could play another role of another famous person and get it right. He could play Leonardo DiCaprio.
But Tom Hardy's canon in Marvel now.
Yeah, he's Venom.
He's
but
Venom.
Technically not.
Technically not. Because he is that Venom, but that was literally like a tiny cameo, and he's right back to the Sonyverse.
Still canon.
Yes, he's still canon.
Ah.
No matter that.
I don't want him to be.
I don't
No matter
want
that.
to be
He has so
either.
much more potential. He's wasting his
But
time.
they talking the next Venom. They having a new Spider-Man. They having probably Toby or
Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh, you talking about Morbius?
Yeah, and Morbius.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rather,
So what do y'all think about America Chavez?
I don't even talk about that.
I mean, I
That's
hate
my
her
least.
name.
Who?
America.
Let me start.
Well,
I heard
America
she got
Chavez.
hands.
Well, who is she playing? Like, I know she's some
She's Captain
multiversal.
Marvel.
She's Captain Marvel.
That-
Another
that's
Captain Marvel.
canonically the new Captain.
She's
There's
not
several
a Captain
Captain
Marvel. Like she's like her own thing. She's a young Avenger. She's got these weird reality hopping powers and super strength and all these plethora of powers. But yeah, like I mean, she just seems to be a character that they're throwing in because they seem to be building the Young Avengers, and she's a major member of the Young Avengers. So this is a perfect opportunity in a multiverse movie to introduce a multiverse powered hero.
Okay.
All right, we'll see how that goes.
Cool. I mean, at the end of the day, you introduce some more characters, and as fans, more characters just is good for us.
Yes.
I can't disagree with that.
But I did see a post that said Kevin Feige said Avengers 5 was Avengers are over. So the original Avengers.
I'm with that.
The one that we know, yeah.
Yeah, because they're building the Young Avengers like slowly. With every show, they introduce a new Young Avenger, like and feature them prominently. And most of them, like Kate Bishop or America Chavez or what's his name, Patriot, who was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, and then Wiccan and Speed, Wanda's children.
We need another Hawkeye for some reason.
A
I feel like-
season?
Another Hawkeye.
No, that's
Another Hawkeye season?
That's a
I meant the character. For some reason,
Yeah.
we needed another.
we have to have another Hawkeye.
Oh, okay.
What I want Marvel to do is stop disrespecting me and give me Doom. But it's difficult to write that character. Also, at the current time,
Doom has to come, but he's going to be introduced with Fantastic Four, I think. But I think he shouldn't because they tried that and failed miserably.
Fox did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fox is a horrible company.
Well, did y'all hear that they bringing back Lone Griffith, the original Reed Richards? He's going to be in the movie.
What? I didn't
Yeah.
dislike him as Reed Richards.
I actually loved him. He thought he was a great Reed Richards. He's gonna be.
It wasn't a terrible Reed Richards. It was just a terrible movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just terrible. Yeah, I agree.
And the original Ben Grimm was good too.
Yeah, he was Michael Chiklis, right?
Michael B. Jordan would be
Oh, don't say that. Why would you say that? Why would you-
He's already Killmonger. We don't got to bring him back. Exactly.
But this Strange too. I think like what's the thing y'all most excited about?
I'm most excited about the ramifications for the universe because, like I said, we have Patrick Stewart,
Yeah,
we have Wanda,
yeah.
who creates mutants.
Yeah.
So that means something to me.
So
And we have this Patrick Stewart, which is an older Patrick Stewart, versus the James McAvoy Patrick Stewart. I mean, not Patrick Stewart, but Professor X. So I'm like, where are we going?
do we get Professor X back? I mean, not Professor X, Magneto. Do we
It
get
would
the
have to
same Magneto
Hopefully.
we have?
I wouldn't be surprised if he's on the council. Council.
Yeah, he could be on the he could be in the Illuminati multiversal. I think, like I said, I think it's going to be a multiversal Illuminati with like versions of these characters, like representing each of their, respective realities. Is how it would, just guess from how they played it. So maybe Captain Carter's on that council. Maybe, a version of Loki, one of his variants is on the council. Maybe Kang, one of Kang's variants is on the council, stuff like that.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick break. We'll get back to you right after these messages.
I just know I read a little bit about the character.
All right, so there was another trailer on the Super Bowl. I mean, it was a 30-second TV spot, sneak peek. It wasn't even a trailer. But it was Moon Knight. It was a series I was very excited for. I mean, I might be the only one, but how did y'all feel about Moon Knight?
Is what it is. I don't know much about Moon Knight myself, so it looks interesting. I've read up on just basics of the character, and I'm interested.
I read about the character once I looked it up. It was one of the few characters I didn't know about, so I was like, "Oh, bet new IP, all this stuff for it for me to look through." Definitely a very interesting character, very violent character. My only concern about the Moon Knight series is, are they going to go as far as Moon Knight goes? It's the same concern that I had with Venom versus Carnage or any sort of Carnage in IP. It's like, are they going to go as far as this character usually goes? Because Moon Knight really goes there. So that's my only concern. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it.
Moon Knight goes. I read a little bit about the character and how he deals with a lot of mental problems. So it's an interesting concept that you will have in the MCU. I think it's a popular trope. I mean, in the world now. So I feel like it's gonna have a little, I guess, like punch for that reason. But the character is interesting. But I mean, I like the actor too. I forgot his name, but the actor, I've seen him in a few things.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac, yeah, Oscar Isaac is a pretty good actor. So I like to see how he portrayed this character. So Disney on the road, so
Not doing any wrong.
yeah, I don't know. They putting a lot of money into these characters, and it's almost a don't feel universe kind of. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Moon Knight's cool, man. Like, it's a character I like. He's very, very violent. I didn't think that Spot showed a lot, but like, it's gonna be really interesting. I'm definitely excited for the series to see, like was stated. I don't know how far are they gonna lean into one, how violent Moon Knight is, that was stated, and also like how crazy Moon Knight is in terms of like his mental health issues and having multiple personalities and multiple personas, and how they're just going to work that into a storyline. He doesn't have a lot of like notable villains and things like that. How they're actually going to work with his powers, because most of the time he doesn't really have powers, but like he also is powered by a very real moon god as well. So sometimes like it looks like they're going to be leaning in more to the supernatural aspect of his powers and kind of build out that corner of the Marvel universe, maybe with Blade, Moon Knight, do some vampire shit, because that's usually they intersect in that domain, and maybe some Ghost Rider, Midnight Suns type of stuff. Just another corner of the universe that they can play with. So I'm very interested to see what direction they go with this series.
So we also have Khonshu. We also have a famous voice actor that I forgot who's playing the voice of Khonshu. But I am very excited for the series. We have a sneak peek. We don't have a full trailer yet. I don't know if we should get one. I mean, we've seen enough. We know what time it is. This is Marvel's Batman. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people comp that as Marvel's Batman just because of the aesthetic. He has gadgets, a big ass cape. One of his personas is rich, and kind of has that whole Batman builds his own shit. Has like a moon copter and a moon mist, but also he's just more insane than Batman, which is saying a lot because Batman's pretty batshit crazy already. So to go crazier than that in a costume vigilante is what you get in Moon Knight. Even like the Marvel universe, if you go around and like ask the other superheroes, they're like, "Oh no, he's insane. We don't hang out with him." Like Moon Knight, he doesn't like chill with the Avengers and stuff. He's just like, oh, he's like with Frank Castle and them, where it's like, oh no, those two guys are insane.
Yeah.
They call themselves heroes, but like they need to go to prison. Like that's the camp Moon Knight is in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, we are very excited for Moon Knight. March 30th, everybody. Mark your calendars. Peacemaker just ended. We're not going to spoil it, but I give it an 8.7 out of 10. A really good show. It already got greenlit for a second season, so James Gunn is not playing with you niggas.
No, it's good. It's very good. I give it an 8 out of 10, but like it's a strong 8. It's good. It's a good show. It like I said, it's right up with Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn, he doesn't really miss in terms of the superhero stuff. Like you might not love it. It might not be a 10 out of 10, but like it ain't bad. Like he knows how to make you care about characters you utterly should not give a shit about, like Peacemaker.
Big ups to John Cena too, because
Dog.
Yeah, he was born to play that role, man.
honestly, yeah, I didn't like him before any other role, but he was born to play Peacemaker.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, he was great.
You forget, I have literally forgot the fact that this was John Cena. Like, you can't see me, John Cena, leading a superhero movie show, leading a superhero show.
That's definitely how good it was. That's definitely how
Like,
good
it's movie quality, and it's crazy that he's Peacemaker and The Rock is motherfucking Black Adam, and they're both retired wrestlers. We're in the age of you can do whatever you want, everybody. All right, let's move on to anime. Demon Slayer just ended. It's a great anime. Listen, I put prejudice on the word anime. Anime. It's a great anime. Let me put prejudice on that word. I'm not talking about the manga. I'm not talking about the story. It wrapped up good. My only gripe with the show, and I think the wall that the show is going to run into without reading manga, because I'm not a manga guy, but it's the fact that the scaling is kind of off, because it takes so much to beat one demon, and it's a lower ranked demon versus we have to climb the ranks of demons. Like, this is going to be more difficult. So we think me personally, I'm like, okay, by the time we get a Muzan, they're going to dip this whole story in bullshit.
All righty.
Got it.
We'll let KB go first.
First of all, sir, the power scaling is not wrong. Humans just are some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's point blank.
By the
period,
time
bro.
we get y'all took so long to beat one. Y'all took so much to beat one demon. He was the lowest ranked demon. By the time we get Muzan, you're going to bullshit your way.
Hey, yo, this nigga sound like a demon, bro. Like, I don't like
What?
what man's is this? Like,
What? Oh, you need to light him up.
bro.
That's all I'm saying.
But as far as the actual anime, yes, it is beautiful.
Yes,
is
it's beautiful.
I would
Yes.
I would not ever deny that Demon Slayer is
Sorry,
probably one of the most beautiful animated, shows right now. But
Peacefully
story wise,
Yes.
it's mid. And it's not Demon Slayer's fault why it's mid. Like, it's a short story, so I do understand there's not like, a whole lot that you can wrap up, because like the manga's been done for a minute. Like, at least what, a year
and a half.
Yeah.
Shorty got sick.
It's been done for a minute, so
And my thing, because I'm an avid TV watcher and I watch the best TV shows. Everything I watch is 85% or higher on Rotten Tomatoes, every fucking thing. So I'm like, okay, story wise, if we're gonna do this shit, we gotta wait a whole nother year and a half for a new season. And that's just one arc. And we have 5 more demons to go. Y'all going to stretch this out forever.
without trying to spoil most of it, right? You have what?
There's like 3 more arcs after this that I've seen.
Nah, it's like maybe it's like 3. There's a training arc, and then there's where they actually go to the demon castle.
Mm-hmm.
I think, don't you have like a type of sword arc?
Yeah, you do have a sword arc.
Yep.
That's what the Rock dude. That's my boy.
Yeah. So you have like a little bit. You have a little bit left. Like, we're more than halfway through the story.
So if we're halfway through, how much is left for the anime to cover? Because we just got finished with a swing.
Two seasons. Two seasons at probably most.
They
can make
it 4
honestly
for real.
and that's what's sad.
That's 2 arcs and then a
probably a
2-parter.
filler.
So we gotta wait 4 years to finish this whole story. If y'all say it's gonna, like, it takes time to actually. I'm not a hater. I'm just being realistic.
We got 4 years of beautiful content in it all.
Yes,
Demon
but
Slayer
okay.
is basically bad Beowulf.
Damn.
Wow. Damn,
Damn.
you really did that. Yeah, you
Damn.
really put it.
that.
Listen,
That's a lot said in a little.
let me clarify. Let me clarify, everybody.
Yeah.
Let me clarify, everybody. I am not a hater. I am being realistic. For where the story is going, which I already know where the story is going. I know there's going to be some things that happen that cannot be explained. But my only question is, how longer do we have to wait for this to actually happen? Because we're going to stretch this out for 3-4 more arcs. That's going to take a while to happen.
That's crazy. They'll probably stretch out the last arc into 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And then that happens too. Just because this is the farewell season, we're going to break it in half.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we could actually spend 5 years for this mid-story. But it's going to be beautiful, though.
Beautiful animation.
Yeah, beautiful. All I want to say is, all I want to say is shout out to UFO Table, the animation studio that did it.
Yeah.
Because they can take any mid anime and make it look beautiful.
Yeah.
If you watch any Fates on
Fate, don't call Fate mid.
Okay, not all Fates. Not all Fates. Not all Fates are mid.
Fate Apocrypha.
Yeah.
I watched that one. It's good. It's
Beautiful.
good. It's
Beautiful
Heaven's
anime.
Field is top tier.
But that's a movie. That's a
True,
movie that has to be top tier. But they can take anything and like I don't know who's the head of that studio or whatever they do.
Bro,
They
the
mastered it.
The Bamas who are drawing,
Yeah,
they're cracked.
they're
cracked.
the best. They're the best who do it right now. So shout out to them for real because they made that anime. Because I honestly, I think if any other studio made it, I wouldn't have paid attention to it. It would have probably been another anime that I just looked over. So shout out to them. That's all I want to say about Demon Slayer.
All right, CJ.
I don't have a lot to say about Demon Slayer. I just don't be feeling it, man. It does look great though. Like that Jones one, it's beautiful. I've been watching it here at the job. The kids here, they're like, you got to get hip to catch up to the new season. So I've been trying to binge it here every day at work. I watch an episode or two with the kids. I'm like nearly through the first season. It's just not doing anything for me other than like I'm enjoying the animation. I don't know what it is. It's just not hitting. I want to love it, but it's not grabbing me, dog. The story is mid at best.
Like I said, I'm here for the anime. I'm not here for the manga. I like the way it's shown. I mean, I'm a show me guy. You know, I got to see it in motion. I don't read manga. Maybe that's my downfall. But
I mean,
manga, sorry.
Yeah, like it's I don't know. Like I said, it's
Whoa.
The story has to be something. It's just like I feel like it's such a generic story. It's hard for it to be elevated, even with the god tier animation that it gets, and it's amazing. It's like it can still only elevate that basic ass story so much, and those basic ass characters so much.
Go ahead.
I will say this.
Just my hot take.
I will say this one thing. Demon Slayer's midness. I'll be real. I'm not trying to come at y'all, but Demon Slayer's midness definitely comes. That is a funny phrase. Demon Slayer's midness. That's terrible. It's Demon Slayer's midness definitely comes from a place of all of us kind of experiencing like a lot more better anime stories. I will say this: mid compared to everything else that I've watched, most definitely yes. Is it up there with Inuyasha, with Yu Yu Hakusho? None of that for me. What I recommend Demon Slayer is like, yo, you've never watched anime and that's your first anime. 100%. That is my first. Yeah, that is the best gateway anime that I've ever seen.
I kind of agree with that. It definitely could serve as like a beginner anime because when you've seen a bunch of shonens, then it makes it like annoying. It's like these are all tropes. This is all like basic shit. But like if you've never seen anime before, yeah, I think Demon Slayer would be a great like starter anime to introduce because it looks so great. The story is simple and things like that. So yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Any other animes you guys are watching that you would like to suggest to people? That's a really good anime. No? Anime, manga?
Most of my stuff right now is mainstream. I mean, I've watched a lot of different things, but that was a while ago. I mean, I'm still waiting on Chainsaw Man. That's still gonna be great.
I'm waiting on that anime.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Yes,
So I
Go
visit
read Dog Nigga.
I was about to say I ventured to the dark side of the internet and found this manga named Dog Nigga, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. It's just
I'm calling it one of the best works of our time.
If they ever in their lives like animate this, I'm interested.
All right. That is everything for anime. Now we're going to close out with Past the Sea Jizzle with comics. Corner Comics, everybody.
Yeah, we missed Attack on Titan on anime too, man. You can't.
Oh, well, Attack on Titan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We talk about it. No. Why?
We should. For why? We should talk about Attack on Titan because the rumbling happened.
Yo, chill.
The rumbling.
Chill.
One of the most hardcore things. One of the most hardcore things that anime is happening. One of the most highest kill counts.
Yo, chill.
Well, we have to wait.
Aaron Hitler.
Okay.
Yes, we have to wait. We have to wait.
Okay.
We have to wait till it's over. We have to wait till it's over, everybody. But yes,
That's true. And a different planet.
all right, so Corner Comics.
Yeah. Like I said, we're still in the middle of I'm big into X-Men. We're still in the middle of this.
Oh, you're cutting out.
Wolverine event, which is kind of like hit or miss. It's all right. It's decent, but like so what? So like I said, this week X-Men, the main X-Men series is pretty good. It's actually getting a lot better. The art on it is God's here, but the story has gone from mid to like, okay, you're doing something now. So I think people are turning around on the main X-Men title. Let's see, like I said, Sabretooth was great. Like the first issue of Sabretooth was amazing. The premise behind Sabretooth basically being the first prisoner of Krakoa, of their nation. And we saw that in House of X years ago. Sabretooth getting a raw sentence and basically being like, you're the first prisoner. But basically he takes his prison sentence and becomes basically, because it's kind of like a psychic prison sentence. So he's like, his body is trapped, but his mind is free. And his mind is free to do whatever he wants, but his body is trapped in this prison. But he takes over the mental part and gets more control of it. So his mind becomes too free, where he basically controls the hell. So basically Sabretooth becomes the devil of Krakoa. Like he's in the underpit, but he's like a psychic devil that is like imprinting on the island. So people are having nightmares of Sabretooth and shit like that. And it's awesome so far, just after one issue. It's only been one issue, but like, holy shit. Like, I didn't know I needed a Sabretooth book, but like, I'm all in on that. That's dope. I never really thought of the angle of Sabretooth becoming like the devil of something, and it's cool.
All right.
Yeah, that would be my recommendation for recent books. And outside of that, like I said, a lot of the books are ending and being relaunched. Outside of X-Men, She-Hulk has been pretty good. Avengers has not been very good for me. I dropped Avengers. Moon Knight, very good. Definitely Moon Knight's current run, very good. The big event that they have going on right now, Marvel Devil's Reign, is still going on, which I think is good, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's not like excellent to me because I'm not crazy about the Daredevil run, but pretty good though. Like just kind of having a big event, a New York centric event that's Kingpin centered is cool. It's been a while since they've had like, I don't know, it feels like a street level event. Like all the events have been like cosmic alien invasions and shit. And I feel like it's been a while since they've had like a Civil War type of, like street event where it's just like politics and just like stuff like that rather than like universe ending stakes. So I think that's a little bit refreshing.
Is it me?
So I think street level events is always more entertaining.
Cool. I like them, you know what I'm saying? I like the street level stuff. It just depends. Like Marvel, I think in comics are like, I think people have just been tired of events for a long time, and Marvel did it for a while and oversaturated, like where they just did like 2 events like every summer, and it's like, this is the biggest thing, and like people just got tired. By the time they got to like Empire, I was like, these events fucking suck. Civil War 2 sucked. Empire sucked. Like there was a streak when they were very, very good back to back to back, but like the original Civil War, Secret Invasion, all the stuff they're basically adapting into movies now, all the comics that dropped in the early 2000s and that are now being adapted. So it's like all that good shit from the early 2000s, which is like Civil War, Secret Invasion, all that stuff, Young Avengers. We're getting that now in the movies. We're catching up to all that shit, which is why I'm hopeful in the future, 5-10 years from now, we'll get the Krakoa X-Men in the movies, and like the comics that are hot now will be adapted, you know, years down the line. But right now, we're getting the early 2000s hype. It's what we're getting in live action for all this stuff. So like the events that have dropped now, I don't think there have been a lot of good events. And then we ain't even going to talk about DC and their crises and non-crisis and what they decide is a crisis. And they just don't even know what the hell they're doing in DC anymore. They erase continuity, then renew continuity, then erase more continuity, then bring in Dr. Manhattan and then throw that out. And then just like, I don't know what the fuck dude they're doing. They do a Batman crisis, a Wonder Woman crisis. Like shit is just, I don't even care anymore. Like honestly, like they have some like good books like here and there, but like in terms of their whole overarching universe, it's just a hot ass mess. But you know, Marvel just had a different issue of like all their events like not being that good. Although I'm very excited about the event they have coming this summer, which is a 3-way crossover between the Avengers, the Eternals, and the X-Men. And they say the premise is the Eternals, the X-Men have advanced so far that the Eternals now consider the X-Men deviants. And now the Eternals are coming to try to get smoke with the X-Men. And the X-Men are like, we've grown beyond the Eternals now. It used to be
that
like
sounds like
brother.
a good fucking movie, bro.
That sounds like a good fucking fight. Like, what do Eternals
The
even do against like
evolution chamber.
like his level? Like,
Now, like, we're immortal in this summer. So it's like, and the Avengers are in the middle of it. Immortal godlike races going to war on Earth. So they're just like, please chill. The X-Men are like, bring the smoke. Cause like, we have Mars now. We're immortal now. We don't give a fuck what the Eternals are trying to say. Like, we need you to like, fuck the Eternals. Like, what are y'all gonna do? It's like 17 of y'all. Like, we have millions and millions of overpowered mutants. So very looking forward to the war between the Eternals and the X-Men. I'm putting my money on the X-Men by a lot, X-Men by 30, but we'll see.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on a new episode of the Nerds Who Rock Jays. I was your host, LK the God Didi Mogul. I was here with Bubsy Samuels. I was here with Wesley Snipes. I was also here with Sith Lord himself, Wade Wonder, and Frank the Tank. Thank you for joining us. Go subscribe on all platforms, like, and leave a comment. Show the gang some love. We're also available everywhere that you listen to stuff with your ears and your hearts. Gang, stop the video. That means you. Stop the video. Oh, go to the stop button. There we go.